Morning everyone, welcome to a new week. So the start of this week I'm going to be finishing the Flora gown. So today I've just got to make the panel to go under the lacing, put the eyelets in, and then take some photos and footage of the finished dress. So I'm going to get the video for that up tonight. Then I'm going to decorate some shoes, make the headpiece, and film the final look with the wig and makeup as well. The first thing I'm going to do is make the panel to go under the lacing and film that. So I've got my offcuts all layered here, ready to make the panel. I like my panels to match the rest of the dress, so instead of just doing a plain satin one, I'm going to layer these together, and then I might even applique some of the leaves and flowers on so it matches. Got the calico all pressed, ready to do. I've got my boning ready. I've got everything set up, ready to film. Then once that's all made, I'm going to set up my backdrop and film the finished dress. So I will come back and show you that once it's done. So I just got everything out and ready to put the eyelets in the back of the corset. Got it all marked up and ready. I was about to start filming, and my neighbour's just fired his woodchipper up. So it's going to pick up the sound on the microphone. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to have lunch, and hopefully he won't be chipping for too long. Oh, he's just turned it off. Should I start filming? I'm going to start filming. Hopefully he's not going to turn it back on again. It's done! Finally. I love the red ribbon in the back. It looks really pretty. So here's how it looks with the panel underneath. So I'm going to go and have my lunch, and then I'm going to come back and set up my backdrop and put this on the mannequin and film the final shots for this part of the video. I have photographed and filmed everything. If you go and watch part 3, which is the footage of me embellishing everything, you'll be able to see more detail. So happy with it. So happy it's done. So I'm going to go finish editing the video and get that up for tonight. It's Wednesday. So yesterday it was a bit of a write-off. I was planning on doing the shoes and the headpiece and maybe even styling the wig as well, but I was just exhausted. And I just took a day to just rest, I think, partly because I've been working so hard to get the dress done, and partly for my mental health as well. So if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you'll know that I had a bit of a rough time with depression and anxiety and panic attacks last year. I'm on top of it all now, it's all good. But yesterday I was just in a really negative mindset. I just hate everything that's going on in the world at the minute. I'm scared for the future of our planet. I'm scared for my daughter's future. And some days I just find the whole thing overwhelming. And I just feel like, what's the point? Like, I do what I can. I do like recycling. I'm really careful about what I buy. I don't buy many new clothes. I try and buy secondhand clothes, all of this. But sometimes I just think, what's the point? What's the point? When the world's governments look like they're not taking climate change and the future of our planet seriously, when they're not doing huge things to make a difference, when they seem to be more concerned with themselves and the money that goes into their pockets over our future and our kids' futures, it just makes me think, what's the point? So I just had a bit of a meltdown yesterday. I was I recycle my soft plastic, so I was putting them in a bag, and I was just like, why am I doing this? Why? Is it really making a difference? And I just had a really bad day just thinking about what's the point of any of it, you know? So I took a bit of time out. I just needed to sit and get my head together. I'm feeling a lot more positive today. We've all got to keep doing what we can, even if it's a tiny bit, because yesterday I felt like it was pointless. Today I feel like we've all got to do what we can because our governments aren't doing enough about it. So yeah, I'm more positive and ready to get back on. But when I get into that mindset, it's really hard to be creative. So I spent some time just watching TV and chilling out, and just trying to take my mind off it and not looking at Facebook and not reading comments, because that's a slippery slope to making everything worse, isn't it? So feeling more positive today. Still hate the world and most of the people in it, but just got to do what I can. So I did manage, despite all my negative brain going on yesterday, I did manage to start the shoe. So pretty much what I did was glue the leaves onto these shoes. So I got these shoes for $8 at Vinnie's. They look like they've barely been worn. They've just got a few little marks on the sole, but the heel's barely worn. So yeah, they're perfect. Perfect colour. So I've started gluing the leaves on, and I will come back and glue the next bits on today because I want to get the video for these up tonight. I'm going to go and have a coffee, and then I'm going to come and glue the flowers and crystals on. Coffee's been had, and I'm ready to get these shoes finished. So I've got all the leftover flowers. I've got crystals. I'm putting everything on with these 6,000. And by the time the vlog goes up, the video will be up. So I will put a link up the top. Go click that if you want to see the full video of how I'm doing these shoes. So the flowers are on the shoes now. I moved outside to finish the gluing because the glue is so toxic. I have to film the start in the studio because that's where everything's set up, and it's just too noisy to film outside. So I did as little as I could get away with in there, then I moved outside to finish gluing them all on. So these are how the flowers look. So the fronts and the sides, and then there's the backs. I'm going to leave the glue to dry now, then I'm going to do the crystals. So I'll move back into the studio and again just do as little as I can in there, then move outside and finish outside. So I'm going to go and have lunch while these dry, maybe start a little bit of editing, and I'm going to chuck a quick veggie chili in my slow cooker ready for tonight. So I've had my lunch. I've got my chili cooking in the slow cooker, and it smells amazing, so that can just bubble away for the next few hours until it's time to eat. So this is veggie mince, onion, garlic, passata, kidney beans, ground cumin, ground coriander seeds, and some Mexican chili powder. So far, I'll put some veggies and some more herbs and spices in it later. While I was having lunch and while I was cooking, I was thinking about what I was saying earlier on with just like yesterday feeling like everything was pointless. The amount of hate online at the minute has been really getting to me as well. So Facebook just seems to be the vehicle for that at the minute. So when I joined Facebook 10 plus years ago, it was a way for friends to keep in touch, but now it's just a way for people to share lies and propaganda, and for people just seem to think it's okay to say absolutely revolting, repulsive, hateful things in comments without any consequence. And I just find more and more when I scroll through my Facebook feed, it's just filled with people sharing bullshit, sharing all these fake pages thinking they're going to win a Disney holiday or an RV, or just sharing lies without fact checking it. So, and then every time you click on a news story, I know you shouldn't read the comments, but sometimes I click through and read it, and just the hate everywhere is just getting to me. So I've made the decision to step away from Facebook for a little while. I've still got my business page there, and I've still got my group there, so I haven't deleted my profile because they're linked to that, so I can't delete my profile and keep those. And I don't want to give the business side of it up because I've got a lovely group of people there who follow my business and follow Rockstars and Royalty, and a lovely group of people in my Facebook group. So I haven't deleted my profile. I'm just not going to post there. I'm not going to look at it. And I've just deleted Messenger and Facebook off my phone, which feels amazing because I think it feels so good because we've just got so used to checking it all the time. I just sit and scroll without even thinking about it for 20 minutes here and there during the day. And it's just a waste of time. It's offering no value to my life. It's upsetting me more than it makes me happy. And yeah, I'm not going to miss it. I'm not going to miss it. I think we feel like obligated to reply to a message the second it comes in. We feel obligated to look at a notification the second it comes in. And I'll keep doing that as soon as I can for my business, but I'm not doing it for anything else. And most of the time it's not important. So I think it's a good time for my mental health to step away from looking at Facebook so much. Or if at all, I'll hop on my laptop and check my messages every now and again. I've still got my the Pages manager on my phone, so I can still check my work stuff. But yeah, I'm just done with the lies and the hate. The lies and the hate. It's just a vehicle for spreading lies and propaganda now. That's all I see. Now I've made the decision, I've done it, it feels really good actually. So I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen a bit and then go and glue the crystals on these shoes. They're done. They look so pretty. They're just going to catch the light really nicely. So I've just glued any other little loose bits back. So I'm just going to let them dry and then I'll film the end of the video. I'm all set up ready to film the bamboo skewer headpiece tutorial today. This is going to be the headpiece that goes with the Flora gown. So I've got all my pieces that I need to start the actual headpiece itself. And then I've got all those earrings that I bought. If you watched my vlog a few weeks ago, I showed you all the earrings I got from Navisa, the necklace, and then I've got all the leftover leaves and flowers as well. And I've got all the crystals. And that's going to be how I decorate it. Oh, and I had a new wig arrive today. Let me show you this wig quickly. So this is another lace front wig, and this is one that's going to be going with the silver dress. I'm trying to hold it, it's all slippery. So it was called, get this colour name, it was called Purple Potato. And it's a beautiful sort of smoky grey purple. So I think this purple with all the silver and the white tulle and all the sparkly rhinestones and crystals that I'm going to use will look just beautiful. I'm really happy with that. So I'm looking forward to getting on with this dress once all the Flora dress stuff's finished. So I've got the sort of base part of my headpiece together and I've just done the first gold spray paint coat on it. And it's just going to sit in the sun and dry for a little while now. So while that's drying, I thought I'd just give you an update on my Facebook detox, I'm calling it now. So it's been about 24 hours since I decided that I was going to have a break from Facebook, and so far I'm not missing it. So I'm checking my messages a couple of times a day. Like I said, I've still got my Rockstars and Royalty Facebook page on my phone, so I can still reply to any work stuff, which is, I'm not going to stop doing that because that's an important part of my business and an important way a lot of my clients communicate with me through that. So still answering those messages as quickly as I can when they come in. But for my personal stuff, yeah, I haven't even looked at it. I haven't wanted to look at it. The number of times I found myself picking up my phone just out of habit to have a look at Facebook and then going, oh, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm putting it straight back down and getting on and doing something. So I think I was spending far too much time looking at it, regardless of the content that I was seeing that was upsetting me. I think it's a good habit to break because I was spending so much time and I just keep catching myself picking up my phone to look at it, and the fact that it's not there means I can't, and I don't want to. I really don't want to. I sat and watched TV after I finished work last night, and again, normally I'd have my phone with me, and half the time I'm watching TV and scrolling Facebook at the same time and not really concentrating on anything. So I left my phone in the other room, I put it on silent and just forgot about it, and it felt really good. It felt really good. So right now I'm not missing it at all. So day one, it's all going really well. I'll keep you updated during the rest of the week about how it's going and how I'm feeling about it. I've started gluing all the earring parts onto the skewers. Now they're dried. And I love it. It looks, well, considering this is sort of a sunrise theme, I think it fits it perfectly. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be quite top heavy. Some of these pieces are quite heavy. I think I'm going to have to add some loops for bobby pins to be able to keep it on properly, or even a couple of combs glued onto the bottom of the headband to help it stay on. But I'll see. I've glued the first bits. I'm going to let them dry, and then once they're dry I'll do the rest of the gluing, and then I'll be able to try it on, but I don't want to pick it up before it's properly dry and ruin it all. So this is how the earring pieces look when I put them on, and then these two end ones I've just added some tiny clear Swarovski crystals to. Can you see them sort of sparkling? I think that just makes it, and I've done it because these big earring ones have got little crystals in already, and I think it's just gonna just give it that little finishing touch. Okay, I couldn't help myself, I had to try it on. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be actually. If I lean forwards, it's quite heavy. It's definitely going to need pinning in place, but I love it. All right, next up, flowers. It's done and I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Now, I didn't end up using all the flowers that I thought I'd use on it. I've only used the ones off the flower tulle. I didn't use any of the extra pink and red appliques in the end. It just didn't need it. Then I took apart those earrings that had the little gold leaves on, which I just bought because it was 3 pairs for $10. And there was only 2 pairs of these ones, so I just bought them to make up the 3rd pair. But actually, those gold leaves are the perfect finishing touch. I love them. I absolutely love them. It just brings everything together. So they were a really, really happy accident. So there's the, let me do it from a distance. That's the front. So there's the Swarovski crystals up there. And then I've just got a couple of the dark pink and pink crystals in the flowers. And then if I turn it around, that's how it looks from the back. So I've got the same flowers and crystals and just a couple more of the gold leaves along the back. But I am really, really happy with that. I'm going to leave it to dry now. I'm going to be working on stuff for clients for the next probably 2 days. So hopefully on Sunday I'll get to style the wig. I've got clients in the morning. Actually, I've got clients at about 1 o'clock on Sunday. So hopefully Sunday afternoon I'll get to style the wig and maybe even do the makeup look. If not, it will be Monday, unfortunately. I was hoping to have it all done by now, but it hasn't worked out that way. So I thought I'd just pop on and just give you a quick update. I was hoping to get the wig for the Flora dress finished today and do the makeup, but that didn't happen. My daughter's been sick. She was off school a couple of days, Thursday, Friday last week. I've got it now. I don't know what it is. I'm not ill. I just feel really tired and run down and rubbish. So partly because of that, partly because I had stuff to work on for clients that I didn't get done as quickly as I wanted to. I haven't finished the Flora wig, so that will have to wait. Might be a few more days until I get to do it because it's school holidays now. So I had clients all morning this morning. It was a bit crazy. Then I've been working on stuff for clients ready for fittings this afternoon and just trying to rest and get well again too. So it's day 4 of my Facebook detox and I'm still not missing it. I'm checking my my messages a couple of times a day just to make sure I don't miss anything vital. And yeah, that's it. So when my computer's on, I've got Facebook open, but I'm just not even tempted to go onto my newsfeed and scroll through or anything like that. So sorry if I'm missing out on stuff that's going on in your lives, Facebook friends, but I'm finding I'm picking my phone up less as well. So before I used to pick up my phone and then just scroll through Facebook for the odd 5-10 minutes here and there. So I'm not actually looking at my phone unless I need to. So like if I need to check the time or something like that, or if a message comes in on my my business Facebook page. Definitely spending less time on my phone, less time looking at stuff, just stuff. I'm wasting time looking at stuff. I might just pop on there and post on my own personal Facebook when I upload new videos. Yeah, so it's still going. I don't know how long I'll keep off it for, but for now it feels good to not have my phone going, not having notifications come in when someone tags you, not having Messenger on my phone feels good. So I'm going to keep it going for a little while longer, maybe a few more weeks, who knows. Anyway, so it's Sunday evening. I need to go and rest because I do feel a bit crap this evening. I don't know what it is. I'm not sick or snotty. I'm just feeling really tired and achy and fevery and just weird. So Lil's all better now, so hopefully mine will pass quickly too. So I'm gonna have a quiet evening and I will see you in next week's vlog. Thanks for watching.